Having years of experience in the service sector, we found that when an employee called in to say they were unavailable for work, that it was a very time-consuming and lengthy process to reallocate their work to another employee. With this optional feature, you are able to give your employees a certain element of control over their own work schedule via their own employee platform. By giving them access to their own allocated client's details, they are then able to contact the client direct to rearrange a date or time of any scheduled booking. This feature can prove extremely beneficial by giving the responsibility onto the employee to manage their own work schedule, saves you as the administrator valuable working hours. This process is a very simple one. We will now guide you through on how your employee access to their clients. Click on the existing customer by clicking on the Edit button under the Actions tab. Shows the customer details. Here you will see an Add Notes box. This is where you need to add the customer's contact telephone number, remembering to then click the Update Customer button. You then need to click on the Bookings header, which gives you access to all the bookings. Scroll down to the relevant customer, and by simply clicking the Edit button, you then tick Can Employee Edit Booking Times box. Again, remembering to click the Update Booking to save these changes. Having gone through this process, you have now given your employee access to their customers' details, which will now visit the employee's own personal platform to show how they are now able to reschedule their own work. So now, let's look on the employee's platform. By clicking on the Bookings header, they will then see all their allocated customers and their scheduled work. The employee needs to find the relevant customer and their client contact details. Then by simply clicking on the Edit button, this will then take them into a screen where they can then reschedule any work by amending the date or time, and again to remember to click the Update button. This will then automatically update the booking on the system. Whilst we're looking on the employee's work platform, let's just show you how easy it is to use. The employee's header will show their name and their rate of pay, their address and their contact details. Please note, if your worker is self-employed, then they may need to send an invoice to you for payment. By pressing Invoice in the Actions tab and then clicking the View button, they will then be able to see their current invoice showing total hours worked and payment due. Next to the invoice is their wage slip. That will show all previous and current wage slips showing their gross pay to date. So your self-employed workers will then have a complete record of their gross earnings, which can be passed over to their bookkeeper or accountants. The Bookings header will show all of their allocated work, the type of work to be done, the start and finish and date time, the customer name, address and their contact details if allowed, the employee's name, and then the most important is the completed box, which is ticked by the employee once the work has been carried out. Clicking on the Calendar tab will show your employee all of their scheduled work and the work that has been completed on a day-by-day basis. The Payments header will show your employee a complete record of their earnings to date. Your employee can also send you an email by clicking on the Contact header to send you a message. The AdminSolve management and administration platform will also be of great benefit to your bookkeeper or your accountant, as they will be able to have use of your platform to access all of your employees' details, showing their rate of pay, how many hours worked, and their gross pay to date by simply clicking on the employee's header and using the action tabs to show what information they require for each of your employees.